Now, in this video, let us learn some more few concepts in AWS. So let us start. Now, where can I access my AWS service? From where can I access my AWS service? I can able to access my AWS service from where? AWS Management Console, right? Yeah. From AWS Management Console, I can able to access my AWS service, right? Yeah. What is this AWS Management Console? Is it same like a website? Yeah, it is a website. So can I access it from internet? Yeah, you can access it from internet. So since I need to work on AWS Management Console, do I need to sign into that console? Of course, yes. We must need to sign in to work on this management console. Okay. So to sign in, what I require? I must require an account, right? So to sign in, what I require? I must require an account. Yes. How you are signing up your Google account to other websites, like in YouTube, you're signing right by using the Google account. In similar way, we can create our account at management console. We can, in similar way, we can create our account in AWS management console. Remember, you also need to provide your credit or debit card details to sign up. Why credit card details, sir? Since the services are pay as you go, use, type, you only need to pay for services that you used. So don't worry, you only pay for what you use in AWS. Sir, since I'm a learner, I don't like to use pay services. Do AWS provides me any free trial? Like let's say I'm buying a new car, then showroom will provide me a free trial of a trip, right? For checking the car. In similar way, to learn or to use the AWS resources, do AWS provide me any free trial? Yes. AWS is providing you 1 year free trial. So whenever you create a new account, so whenever you create a new account, then AWS provides you 1 year free trial. 1 year free trial. In that free trial, they provide you free trial resources. They provide you some resources which are eligible under this free trial. Those resources you can use for free. Based on the limitations they provided, they offered, you can use those resources for free only, free of cost. So since you are learning, you're creating a new account with a new email and credit card. So you don't need to worry about money because you are going to learn about free services mostly. So that's why you don't need to pay anything. So while creating the account, you don't need to worry. AWS provides you a 1 year free trial for some of the resources to use for free for a new account. Okay. So let's say you joined a company. You joined a company. For company work, which email do you prefer to use? Your personal or company email? You must need to use company email, right? Yes. So that means company will sign up to the AWS account, right? So company will need to sign up to the AWS account. Company need to sign up to AWS account. Can I call this account as company AWS account? Yeah. That means to provide you these company emails, do company need to sign up to AWS account? Obviously, right? So company need to sign up to AWS account. So what do we call that main account? What do we call that main account that company is sign upping to AWS? We let's say let us call for some time it is a main account. In that main account, they're providing you the sub accounts, sub users. So in AWS management console, in this AWS management console, whatever the company created from the main account that can able to create users for you. So this company can able to create users, and from those users they'll provide you the accounts. So since they are providing you the accounts, do you need any separate account to log in this AWS? No. Since company is providing you the users accounts, you don't need to have any other separate accounts. So company has one main account, right? Yes, this company has one main account. Inside this main account, what they will do, they will create the users for you and they'll provide you. So these users you're going to use. So can I say these users are also accounts only, right? Yes, these users are also accounts only, user accounts only. Then only you can able to log in, right? To log in you need to have some credentials. So main account needs some credentials and user account also needs some credentials. So that's why we call this user as also user accounts, which are created from the main account. So now what do we say this main account that company owner create in AWS? What do we say this main account that company owner can create in AWS? We call this main account as root account. What is that? Root account. So from this main account, that means root account, company is providing you what? User accounts. So what do we call these users or these user accounts created from the root account in AWS? We call these user accounts as IAM users. We call these users as IAM users. What is this IAM, sir? What is this IAM? It is a service in AWS where this IAM service allows you to create. What does this allows you to create? This allows you to create the users groups to manage the identity and access of your resources. So let me write here. You found one more new service. What is that? The service name is IAM. What does this service allows you to do? This allows root account, right? Main account. What are the main account is there? For that account, it allows to create what? Users. It allows to create users, and it also allows to create groups, and it also allows you to create permissions and policies to manage the account. That means to manage, what does this allows? What does this IAM service allows in AWS? To manage the identity. Whenever a new user going to log into AWS account, so to provide how any user can log in by using their identity, right? So by using their identity, they need to log in. What is the identity here? identity is nothing but user accounts. IAM user account is my identity. So by using this IAM user account, they can able to log into AWS management console. Now to access the resources, whenever a user log into AWS account, why he need to log in? Company needs some work, right? So company needs, let's say they need some servers. They need a architect to launch some servers and they need to provide those servers. So to create and launch the servers, what is the resource? What is the service that a user need to access? EC2, right? EC2 service in order to provide, in order to launch the EC2 instances, or you can say servers, what is the access that IAM user or IAM user or that identity user need to have EC2 access? What do we call that EC2 in AWS? We call that as resource. Yeah. So this, by using this IAM account, he can able to manage the identity and access of access of resources, identity and access of resources. How this main user or root user can able to provide this identity by using the IAM user account? How can he able to access of resources? How can he able to manage the access of resources? By using policies. By using policies. By using policies, this, by using IAM policies, this root user can able to control the users, IAM users resource access by using what? IAM policies. Now, if anybody asks you a question that what is this IAM? IAM is a service in AWS. It allows you to create users, groups, and policies. Users, groups, and policies, or you can say permissions also. So why, by using this, what a root user can achieve by using this IAM service? This root user can able to manage the identity and access of your resources. Sir, what is this identity? So in order to log into AWS management console, a user must need to have identity. So that is this identity, that how this root user will provide by using IAM user account creation. Okay. Now after, let's say a user log into this. Now I assume I want to provide, this root user want to provide a service access to this IAM user. Let's say for EC2 service access that he need to provide. By using which, by using what he can able to provide, what root user can able to provide this EC2 access to this IAM user by using IAM policies. This main account, that is root user, can able to provide the access to EC2 instance by providing the IAM policy to the IAM user. I can provide you a lab on this so that there you can have a good idea of it, where in this you just remember like this: IAM allows you to manage the identity and access of resources. That's it. It is a service where it allows you to access the, manage the identity and access of the AWS resource. So since it is managing the identity and access of resources, AWS named this resource as identity. and access management. In short, can I call this as IAM? Yes. In short, we can call this as IAM. So this is the IAM service. So if anyone asks you what is IAM, it is a service in AWS. By using that service, you can able to manage identity and access of your resources. Okay. So let's see some certification questions also in this. So what is the service in AWS where we can able to create users, groups and permissions to manage the identity and access of your resources? Then what is your answer? You must answer IAM. So how many accounts do we can create from this AWS? We can create a root account and we can also create IAM accounts, right? So by using this AWS, we can create root account and IAM account. So who is the person creating this IAM accounts? This root user is creating the IAM accounts. Okay. Can I call the root account as root user? Yes. Can I call this IAM account as IAM user? Yes. So why IAM is used? For managing the identity of users and access of resources. Are these IAM users are sub accounts from the root accounts? The answer is yes. So root user can able to control the identity and access of the root user resources. So for these sub users, yes, he can able to control the identity and access of these IAM users. Who? Root user can control the identity and access of these IAM users. So I hope you understood what is root account and what is IAM account. Who can create this IAM account? How can we create the root account? So root account can be created by what? By using email and credit card or debit card. Since AWS is providing you 1 year free trial, so during that period you don't need to pay any amount for him. And we call the main account as what? Root account. What do we call the sub account that is created from main account? We call IAM users accounts. And can I create group for those IAM users? Yes, you can able to create groups for those IAM users. So can I able to provide the access of my resources to that IAM users? Yes, you can able to provide by using which service we can provide by using IAM service. We can provide the access of your resources to the IAM users. So what do we call that IAM? We call that IAM as Identity and Access Management in AWS. So it is service which provides you to manage the identity and access of your resources. So I hope you understood what is IAM and what is the IAM users from this video. So in the next video, let us learn few more topics on this. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. Thanks for watching again.